Let's see if I can get this up here. Now, she's talking shit about Beyonce. Now, you know that that's a no-no, right? Under no circumstances do you talk shit about Beyonce. We don't do music, man.
So, some commentary on the conversation around Beyonce and album of the year. And so I just want to clear some things up real quick. So my name is Tiffany Red. I am a songwriter, a Grammy-winning songwriter. I have been writing songs for 17 years. I've been in the music industry my entire adult life. I'm the founder of the 100 Percenters. I run a nonprofit, and all I do is advocate for the compensation of songwriters. Why? Because I was a songwriter and I walked away from the music business because of the things that I speak about. So I have extensive experience. Almost all of my friends are in the music industry and write for your favorite artists like a Beyonce. So I'm not up on the internet just talking shit and making things up. I'm not stupid. I ain't trying to get sued. That's called defamation. I am not defaming anybody. I am coming to y'all with things that I can back up. I don't never get on this platform and talk about shit I don't know. I be having, you see this? You see this thing? I am organized, honey. Okay? Y'all might not think that because you watch me on the internet and you don't know me like that for real. You only know the...
Yo, what the fuck does bringing out a notebook supposed to mean? Like, because she brought out a notebook and she said that I'm organized, is that supposed to mean something to us? Are we supposed to be like impressed by that shit? Just curious. Yo, I looked up some pictures of her because I needed a cover photo because somebody had sent me this video and saying that this is, I guess that this is supposed to be something decent for after hours or whatever. And she didn't used to look like this. She looked different before than she looked right now. Look, I'm gonna pull it up real quick and I'm gonna show y'all what I seen. What's her name? Tiffany Red. All right, so I guess this is what she used to look like. She don't look like this shit no more. Yo, y'all when y'all say that black people age like wine, I be thinking of y'all niggas. Y'all niggas lying. Y'all lying. Y'all lying out here in these streets. This is what she looked like before. I had a little Malaysian Asian on her. You know what I'm saying? Was out here in these streets. I don't know if this other picture right here is her. Hold on, let me show y'all. No, that's not her. Hold on. This right here, is this her? This is her. This is like an older picture of her or some shit. Or maybe not, I don't know. I don't know, man. These people be looking different. But I guess this is more or less her now. She used to be Cassie's friend. And I guess she might be known for her red hair. When I think of these writers and stuff, though, honestly, when I think of these writers, honestly, you know what I be thinking about? I be thinking to myself, these is just people that couldn't really make it on their own. These are people that just couldn't make it on their own, right? They say, well, I write for this person, I write for that person. It don't fucking hit the same. Like, you can't sing it, so it don't really count the same way. But anyways, let me get to her story and see what she got to say.
Front facing Tiffany Red, but like, I got a brain. Okay. Secondly, almost every artist that I have ever written for has gotten publishing on the record. Almost every record that I have done, I'm
gonna pull up her TikTok in a minute.
written when the artist was not in the room. I'll go through my own songs. Replay. Zendaya got 10% of the publishing, I think. She did not write on the song. She didn't. That song was written at a Rihanna song camp. It was on hold for Rihanna. Then it was on hold for Rita Ora. Famous came to me and said, yo, Tiff, there's this artist named Zendaya. We should cut Replay on her. So Zendaya got publishing and writer credit. She did not write on Replay. King by Tamar Braxton. I wrote and produced that song. I wrote that song for myself as an artist. In my living room. Tamar got, I don't know what she ended up getting. I think I own like 85% of that song.
So, okay, so here's my question, because I see people in the chat like, no, she really that deal. She really wrote for people. Okay, so why they not doing it for themselves is all I'm saying. Because I'm not saying that people that write songs aren't talented or that they not needed or that they can't write. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, family, you getting paid. Shout out to Ari. Ari says, blessings to you and your family enjoying the show tonight. Shout out to my girl Ari. I love you, Ari. Thank you for continuing to tap in, baby. I really do appreciate you, Ari. Thank you for supporting the platform. This is what I'm saying, though. Why are they not writing for themselves? Why they not writing for themselves? Cubert Rain says Tiffany hit the wall hard. That's a whole nother conversation. That's not even, I'm not going to go there. She talking about how she operating in the industry, Cubert, so we got to be objective, respectfully. All I'm saying is, if they so talented and they so awesome, and I see y'all over here, y'all be riding a sack and y'all saying how awesome they are and all of that. Cool. I'm with it. Awesome. Why can't they do it for themselves? I originally wrote this song for me and all of this stuff or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so why you ain't doing, why you ain't betting on you? It remind me of niggas that be acting like, no, I don't want to use the machine. I don't want to be on these platforms. Okay, so why you don't develop your own platform and do it?
But I should own all of it because I did all of it.
Didn't own all of it.
Shit. Seven Streeter, who's a songwriter. This one really hurt my heart. Seven Streeter, just being honest. Me and Mansour did that song. It was originally called Bitch. I wrote that song by myself. I'm not even really a big co-writer like that. I prefer writing songs by myself because, I don't know, I just prefer to write like that. So I have a lot of records that I have placed that either have one co-writer on or that I've written solo dolo, right? Seven ended up with 10% of that record. I fought like hell for her to not have any of the publishing because she didn't write anything on it. Publishing is my only source of income. I didn't even...
So, okay. All right. And this is the objective question that we got to ask ourselves. Is she running in the Victim Olympics, or is she running in the Victim Olympics, or does she have a case? She's basically saying that she write the songs. In order for the songs to get placed, she got to give up some of her publishing, whether it's 10%, whether it's 25%, whether it's 15%, whether it's 5% or whatever, right? And she's saying that, no, I want to own 100% of the song, but I wind up giving up 10% so that I can own 80 or 90% or 85% of the song. And then now that's how I got my bag. So I got to share some of the publishing or some of the writing. And this is how I continue to get my bag. Is she just, so again, why can't she just say no? How come she just can't say no? If it's that deep and if it's that meaningful to you, why not just say no?
And by the way, none of the artists that I've mentioned have a career anything close to in music Beyonce. None of them do. But the reason why I'm bringing up my experience with every artist or almost every artist that I've worked with that has taken publishing that they did not earn on the songs that I wrote for them is because there is a precedent that's set. The reason why I called out Beyonce is because Beyonce is the Michael Jackson of our generation. And so if there's anybody that could reshape the precedent, if there's anybody that could influenced the industry, that had the power and the money and the cultural like thing to say, you know what, y'all, you're right. These songwriters have been out here. We've been in the street, literally. I have been in the street in front of Spotify. I've been in front of Universal. I have sat and I have talked to all y'all publishers. I talked to y'all publishers. I talked to the DSPs. I talked to the copyright royalty, the U.S. Copyright Office.
Chili Draw says, I got it. I'm back. Sorry. I appreciate y'all. I didn't want y'all to hear me opening up my pretzels. Chili Draw says, oh, no, I believe her. Like this shit. It's not a matter of whether or not we believe her or not. That's not the question. The question isn't whether we believe her or not. The question is whether or not she was bullied and she's being required to give up her publishing or give up a percentage of the publishing in order to be on a superstar song. So the idea is that, did somebody put a gun to your head? That's number one. And then number two, do you want 100% of nothing, or do you want 85% or 90% of a motherfucking bomb-ass artist that's going to blow your shit up? Because if you're asking me, I'm going to give you 10% in order to be able to get whatever it is that I can get from you. I'm not going to complain about that shit. I'm going to, listen, I'll kick back all day long. I believe that everything is Kickback City. Everywhere I go, you know, every single place that I go, every hotel, my building, my concierge, my security, people that work for me, I always kick back. No matter what it is that I'm getting, no matter what it is that I make. If I go to the casino and I hit for $10,000, let's say I'm at the dice table and I'm just messing around and I wind up hitting for like 10 grand, I'll throw the dealers $1,000, $2,000, and then I'm gonna make sure that I tip the person at the cage, some money, couple $100. I ain't tripping about that, because I'm always gonna take care of the people that surround me, because I know that they're gonna come back and take care of me. So it's, for me, I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking to be agreeable. I'm looking to make sure that I make the connections, because eventually I'll be in a position to make way more money as a result of it. That's all I'm saying. Did anybody put a gun to her head, or did she voluntarily sign and say, okay, this is what I want, and just get whatever it is? I know a lot of people that's getting 100% of nothing, but they own everything. I know a lot of people that's getting 100% of nothing, but they own everything.
I talked to NMPA. I talked to RIAA. I talked to SONA. I talked to NSAI. I talked to all of them. And guess what? Y'all are still broke. Okay? That's the fucking truth, right? Okay? So the people that are like, oh, this is not true, fucking propaganda. The reality is there is no A-list artist, B-list artist, or C-list artist that's not taking publishing, because that is the way the music industry works. And to deny that is delusional. And what I will not allow is for anybody to make me feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, because I know I'm not in the Twilight Zone. I can pull up.
No, it's not. It's muting it. I'm muting myself. I got you, Donnie. I'm muting myself. It ain't the system. It's me. It's self-inflicted wounds right here.
My records. I talked to somebody yesterday. Somebody's a manager of somebody who is a writer and producer on Renaissance. Okay? The record is one of y'all faves. The song was written 6 years before it got to Beyonce. She got 25% of the song. I've talked to another writer who wrote and sang on one of your favorite songs. Credit not right, all kind of shit fucked up. His business still isn't handled. Beyonce was on tour last year with that record, with that person's vocals, all that. I'm not crazy. And here's the thing. The reason why people who work for Beyonce don't talk is because they're all on NDAs. because that's also how she works. She silences people so that nobody can speak. I'm not a writer that's written for Beyonce. I haven't shot my shot at Beyonce because I'm not willing to give her any publishing. Not because I haven't had the opportunity. I've had the opportunity to work with everybody, and I've turned down a lot of stuff because
Listen. Why would I not make you sign a fucking NDA? Why would I have you walking around telling all of my business of how it is that I work and my secrets and what my thoughts are and how it is that we get down and all of that? Why would I not make you sign a non-disclosure agreement about how I do business? That's good business for me. I got to protect myself. And if she's sitting here saying that she chose not to write for Beyonce, but yet she chose to write for all of these other fucking C-list and B-list people, I call bullshit, bro. I call bullshit 100% of the time. You know why? It's people that steal my stuff all the time. They steal my content 100% of the time. They post it on TikTok like it's them. They post it on Instagram. They get a fucking 1,000 likes. If I come across it, you know what I say? I don't say take my shit down. I say, hey, at least tag me and give me credit. Most of them tag me, and then for the future, they'll tag me and give me credit. I don't look at it as an issue because when I look through in the comments, the people just like, oh, who is this? And then some people will reply to them, oh, that's Anton. You got to check out his content. That's cool. Just redirect them over into the source. I learned this from, I was looking at Andrew Tate, right? And what I realized from Andrew Tate, because I stopped, when people reach out with fake accounts, pretending like it's me to do business, that's when I have a problem. They got a fake TikTok account. Anton, is this you following me? No, that's not me. Yeah, they asking me to throw some money into a crypto account. Don't do it. You're going to get finessed. That's stupid, right? So I don't like that shit. But when people post my shit and they use it like they act like it's theirs, I'm cool with it because I learned from Andrew Tate that the way that he continued to market himself was through other people. He never prevented people from eating off of him. It just made him bigger. Same thing happening with Shannon Sharp right now. Same thing happening with other platforms. One of the reasons why Joe Budden is not growing any more than he has already grown, and he's got kind of like hit a ceiling as far as his growth, doesn't mean that he's not a great content creator. Is because he's trying to prevent people from bringing more visibility by reacting to his stuff and just talking about it, but not actually being able to look at the stuff. Now, I can get to it because I understand the game, right? It's a little bit different for me. But my point is that you can always make lemons out of lemonade, and I'd rather get 75% of everything than 100% of nothing. Because now it's ego talking. That's that ego shit. She's saying, I could have wrote for her, but fam, if you got a bomb-ass song, you know how many ways you can market yourself as a winner as a result of it? You know, one of the people that win a lot is Neo. Neo ain't complaining. Neo is giving up that 25% to Beyonce because he like, listen, I'm going to eat off this shit for the rest of my life. I got 75% of the publishing of a mega hit for the rest of my life. My kids is going to own this publishing. My kids is going to eat off this song. Or you can get 100% of nothing. Because we can always find another you. We're not going to find another Beyonce. That's just the truth. And I'm not even a Beyonce fan. You got to understand how to work the game. So then, okay, so you write for Beyonce. Now, not only are you getting 75% of the publishing, but you on the map now. Because everybody else want to know who is the fucking person that wrote with Beyonce. You ain't learned how to brand yourself. Y'all just see a lot of these people is just the work. They just workhorses. They don't know how to market themselves. They don't know how to look at it from a business perspective. They don't know what it means to pay your dues so that you can make way more money on the back end. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to leverage this in order to promote yourself and get the bag at the same time. I understand what the dues is. It's plenty of people that got so much content off of me and they know they eating. They eating good. As a matter of fact, it's whole platforms that I built. And the only money that they making is from legacy content that I built. Now, I could be a bully about it, but no, look at what I've been able to leverage it into. and move it into a completely different thing. So you gotta, Elisa, you 100% right. Super Bowl don't pay their performers. The Super Bowl does not pay their performers, but you know what they do? They do what Usher did. They release an album right before, and then they go on tour, and then they make millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. They sales go through the roof because they understand that it's a marketing opportunity. It's a marketing opportunity. So miss me with all of this dumb. Oh my God, they robbing us. No, you getting the opportunity of a lifetime, but because you got a bunch of other broke people that's inside of her live stream, right? Because when she was live streaming her, she had a bunch of other broke people that were saying, yeah, Beyonce is part of the system. And it's always black people doing it to their own people. Okay, well, I tell you what, write all of your own songs, keep them for yourself, and release them on your album and then make 100% of nothing. And then make 100% of nothing. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to always turn lemons into lemonade. I'm gonna figure out where the money is. I'm gonna figure out how to get the bag. I'm gonna be at any place that I show up at, small, large, whatever. I'm gonna figure out how to get it. Most people hit me up and they be like, I remember when Dr. Phil hit me up, and it's a lot of other platforms that I'm gonna be going on this year, and they be like, yo, Anton, what is your fee to come on the show? What kind of accommodations? I was like, oh, y'all giving me accommodations? I fly my fucking self out there. I will spend my own money to show up on your platform, understanding that your audience is X. And then when I get done cooking up on the platform, you're going to then say, hey, who is that person over there? And then they're going to want to come over and see what it is that I got. Because you're going to chop it up. Because I'm going to do numbers. The producers was like, hey, you was over there cooking. Hey, we making sure that I'm going to figure out, I don't need nothing. Just give me the opportunity. You got an audience? Okay, listen, y'all ain't got to pay me nothing. You ain't even got to pay. They still pay for my flight. I upgraded it to first class anyway. They still pay for my hotel and gave me a per diem because that was just a standard of how they do it over at the Dr. Phil show. But my point is that I'm going to leverage the information and I'm going to leverage the opportunity. I don't need nothing from you. Watch how I bust this bag down. Watch how I bust this bag down. But these people, they can't figure it out. They off. They don't know how to think through it. They so busy trying to figure out how they can get equity and get what I deserve instead of getting what it is that getting to the bag based off of the opportunity that's in front of you.
I'm not willing to play these games. There's a massive power dynamic happening. Please don't act like it's easy to negotiate with Beyonce and her team, because it is not.
Your fault.
If that was the case, there would not be so many people coming to me like, Tiff, this is how much was taken. Shit is not negotiable. It's not. These are the terms, which means, okay, cool, then we work for you, Beyonce. So that means you're an employer. But either way, to imply that the artists do not have to be responsible for the business practices that they exercise with songwriters, to insinuate that the only way you are treated fairly is if you are managed by one of the gatekeepers is bullshit. It's bullshit. You shouldn't have to be in company with a gatekeeper to be treated fairly. You should not have to have a gatekeeper on your team to make a livable wage off of music that is making people billionaires. Them Grammys don't pay the bills. Those plaques do not pay the bills. There are people with Grammys and plaques who can't pay their rent. I know people who are super accredited, broke. It means nothing.
Means y'all niggas don't know how to market yourself and get to the bag. Y'all just the talent. Y'all just the help. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about business.
Trust me, I know. I remember having a conversation with a writer who wrote on, what was the record Beyonce did after or before Renaissance? I can't remember whatever the record was. I remember talking to one of the writers and talking to them
Flip Colson says, Beyonce, Meyer Carey, and other publishers take publishing from writers. If you're not in the industry, then you wouldn't understand. I don't have to be in the industry. It all works the same across the board. I don't care if you're in corporate America, content creation, industry, music, concerts, comedians, Netflix, whatever the fuck you want to do, you get what you negotiate, and ain't nobody required to give you nothing. Don't nobody owe y'all broke niggas nothing. Give a fuck about what you niggas think. What you talking about? If you don't like the shit, then don't go do something else. Get out the industry and go get you a job at Amazon, my nigga. Or go get you a skill set. Go become an electrician. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like the rules, then either go and start your own company or get the fuck up out the industry. But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they got control over. Ain't nobody giving y'all, putting a gun to y'all head and making y'all niggas do nothing. Stop whining. I'm so tired of black people whining about every fucking thing. Shit. Go run your own back. Okay, go become your own singer. You become Beyonce then, nigga. Crazy, man.
About how much of the publishing she was taking. And this writer was like, look, Tiff, I don't want no smoke with me. Like, I just let her take the publishing. That's bullshit. All of these writers that you guys see celebrating in the studio.
That's like saying shut up and dribble. Or don't be in the fucking league. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Don't nobody owe you to be in the league. Don't nobody owe you an opportunity. At some point, y'all gonna realize that nobody owes you niggas nothing. We don't owe you nothing. Fuck you. Do something. Do something. Sit on the internet and create a video complaining about it and see how far they get you. Because now you really ain't gonna get no opportunities. Y'all wouldn't understand. I don't have to understand. I know the game. I know exactly what to do. And so instead of me sitting there asking for somebody for an opportunity, guess what I did? I created my own. I went and got that shit out the mud on my own. I don't need nobody for nothing. And everybody that work for me, they get paid. If they don't like it, then they can leave. If you don't like the terms of my agreement, I don't owe you shit. Don't come to my platform talking about how you can get equity. You don't get none. Fuck you. You get a nice paycheck and a salary for as long as you're here. And if you don't like the terms of the agreement, then go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck about what you think. Nigga, this ain't no democracy. This is my company. I built this shit on my own too. And I can't stand with a nigga coming in telling me how it is that I need to run my shit. Nigga, go start your own. Nobody owe you nothing. Fuck you. These are people. They are the ones at the top of the industry. They should be trying to change it. Man, suck my dick. That's what I believe. I don't give a fuck about what you niggas think. Because I do what I want to do on my own shit. And so if you don't like the terms of the agreement, then fuck you. I don't owe you nothing. Niggas be coming in on the back end of your greatness, riding your wave, thinking that they gonna tell you what to do with your company. Okay, well, nigga, go take 100% of nothing and still be broke.
Studio with these artists posted up in pictures like, yeah, everything is all good. Those writers are being exploited. Those writers' time is not paid for. Their services are not paid for. Their contribution to the sound recording is not paid for. Their first use of the copyright is not paid for. Their fucking parking is not paid for.
If y'all disagree with me, you're more than welcome to come in. The link is pinned to the top of the chat.
Their fucking lunch is not paid for.
Now I gotta feed you too, nigga. I asked you for a song.
That's the truth. The truth is that we work in an industry that proclaims it makes billions of dollars but can't even buy you fucking lunch.
You don't need no more lunches. You just need to shut the fuck up and get to this money, man. Y'all niggas can stand to go on a fast. These big hoes keep on talking shit. She was already talking shit about Puff. Man, I believe this chick is just clout chasing, honestly, bro. Corey I. Marsh Sr. says, forgive me, am I wrong feeling the same way about Taraji? Exactly. It's the same thing. They're going to complain about the movie business. They're going to complain about the music business. They're going to complain about content creation. They're always going to complain. They're always going to yang, 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 yang. Okay, nigga, then remove your music from Spotify if you don't like the terms that they paying. But they're the biggest company. It's called show business. I love her and she's hella accomplished, but we don't care. And if she never mentioned Beyonce, even in her little rant, or she didn't mention Cassie, even in her little rant, we would not even know who this woman is. Harpo, who that woman? Shout out to Corey Marsh.
But I'm tripping. But I'm tripping. No, they're tripping. And you're tripping if you with them. There's people that are like, then nobody had no gun to your head. The gun to your head is the power dynamic. Think critically, y'all. The gun to your head is the power dynamic. The gun to your head is your livelihood. The gun to your head is being excluded and ostracized and retaliated against for even trying. That's the gun to your head. They don't need to put a gun to your head anymore because they control everything. That's the gun. You being silenced, that's the gun. And you know, the thing that burns me up the most about Beyonce, and this is why I'm speaking about her specifically,
She don't even know
is
Beyonce.
because Beyonce is
She don't even know Beyonce.
Queen Bee. Beyonce is a black artist. Beyonce represents black excellence. Beyonce's team, like the people who work with her, these writers that I'm talking about that are exploited, they're us. You know what? It's so funny because when I think about my own career and all the people that have fucked me over, it's been my own people.
Nah, niggas fucked you over. You know so much, but they fucking you over. Anybody welcome to call in if you disagree with me.
Because those are the opportunities I had to work with my people. And this business is a racist business. So if you're black, you're usually put in R&B and hip hop with artists that are black, creatives.
Now it's a race thing. Here we go. Always comes back to the black on black conversation. What's up, Wayne?
What it do, bro?
What's going on? What you disagree with, big dog? Wayne, you got to get your internet connection together, big dog, before you call in. AT&T ain't even messing up no more. AT&T been fixed. You can't keep dropping off, Wayne. You can't keep dropping off, Wayne. AT&T has been fixed, okay? That was a problem that was happening earlier. Come on, man. Y'all got to get y'all connections together, bro, before y'all call in. Now it's a race thing. It's a black thing.
That are black, executives that are black. And you know what your people do to you? The same thing them white people do to you. And we pedestal them like goals. That is not fucking goals. Capitalism is not goals. That shit is not cute.
Yes,
Capitalism is rooted in chattel slavery.
Why y'all send this to me? Why y'all send this to me, man? We went from publishing to chattel slavery.
That's the foundation of capitalism. To be a billionaire, you have to exploit labor. That is not the shit. It's fucking disgusting, is what it is. My comments about Beyonce not winning Album of the Year and me saying, you know what, maybe karmically it's not coming to you because of the way that you're doing creatives, I meant that with everything in me. I hear the racial discussion and all the things, and I think that has its place. But this has its place too.
We so spoiled. We so fucking spoiled, bro.
It does. and they all can exist.
And this is Cat Williams' fault.
Beyonce could absolutely reform her business practices. Beyonce could absolutely reform Parkwood's business practices. It's a decision. It's a fucking choice. It's a choice to take 25% of publishing that you didn't earn. That's wage theft. That's what that is. That's bullying. That's abuse of power. That is the power dynamic. That's the gun. People out here think they're going to lose their opportunities, lose their jobs, lose their relationships, lose everything trying to negotiate. And y'all fucking know that shit. And to act like that's not the case is so, like, for me, like, that's the shit that gets me riled up. Like, people are always like, oh my God, why are you not scared? Because I'm fucking mad. What you're not going to do is try to make me feel crazy, because I know I'm not crazy. I'm a songwriter. I have lived this. My friends around me live this still. I hate it for them. There are
Executive Suite MLE says, you have to play the game in order to gain leverage. The industry is full of handshakes and winks. 75% is great. She been around a minute. She knows the deal. I just think she in the Victim Olympics, and I don't like people like this that then come back and complain about the thing that they signed up for. I just don't like it. I just don't like it, bro.
artists that are A-list artists that can lead the charge here too.
Oh, God.
I'm not saying wait on Beyonce.
I can't wait to AI replace these niggas. We ain't even got to worry about it. We're going to have AI write all of the songs. They're going to do the reference track, and we ain't got to worry about y'all. Y'all gonna be nice and broke, 100%. Puff gave y'all all y'all publishing, and y'all turned on that nigga as soon as he did. So he should have kept that shit.
I'm not. But I am going to say what I need to say about it, because for the last almost 4 years now, I have had so many writers come to me about her specifically.
They was calling you
And
up.
I also want y'all to know that, like,
They hit you up. They say, hey, Tiffany Red, we all have a problem. We going to come to you about Beyonce. This is why Rihanna don't even drop albums no more. She said, fuck y'all. I'm going to just drop this Fenty.
I'm not the kind of person that comes to the internet first. I come to the internet last. I come to the internet at the end when I've tried everything else I could try. So trust and believe, on the back end, I've been doing a lot when it comes to this conversation and who I'm having conversations with.
Said Puff gave the publishing back when it lost value. He don't got to get y'all shit. See, that's why I'm not giving y'all shit. I'm not giving y'all nothing. I'm going to be like, suck my dick. Messy Mathematician says, does Red know what capitalism is? No, they just be talking. It's shadow slavery. Hey, Messy, you getting a little thick. Ooh, wee. Let me stop. No, they just be talking, man. They talking.
And how and all the things. So I've been doing what I'm supposed to do.
If somebody disagree with me, you can
and
call
nothing
in.
has gotten done. People splits still aren't done. People still aren't getting paid. People still aren't being seen. People still aren't being heard. People are still being silenced. People are still under NDAs and some more shit. While Jay-Z's up there on Sunday talking about why it's not fair Beyonce don't got a Grammy for Album of the Year. So hell yeah, I had something to say. Because it's hypocrisy. Also, not for nothing, Taylor Swift is a songwriter. She writes her albums. Yeah. That's all I had to say about that.
Yeah, man, get this chick up out of here, bro. I didn't like her when she was trying to piggyback off of Cassie and say, Cassie is my friend. I seen Puff do this. I didn't like that shit when she jumped on when she jumped on the live stream and started being messy on that type shit. And I certainly don't like what she got going on now. So